as if Konami couldn't dig their grave any deeper or swallow more fucking lead. They have put it, at least in Japan, it has not been announced for over here yet.
Japan.
Speaking of Street Fighter, Konami is putting an expiration date on their in-game currency for Metal Gear Solid 5. Now, what this in-game currency is used for is it's used to purchase, I believe, what are known as far-out bases, which are like extra home bases in the game. I don't know a whole lot about it because I haven't played it. I'm going to admit that up front, but this expiration date is for no matter whether or not you earn the coins in-game or if you purchase them with your own fucking money. The expiration date is 6 months, and from what I've heard from people who have played, you have to grind your ass off to get anything in this game in terms of freebie coins. So what you're doing is why do I keep referencing Greek mythology? But you're like Sisyphus rolling the fucking boulder up the hill and it constantly falls down. Then you do it again and it falls down. You can grind, but as soon as you reach this level, all the ones from 6 months are gone again. So what that does is basically say, buy enough coins to buy the shit you need now. Mm-hmm. Give us the real money. You're never going to get it with the free currency.
Or it could be some sort of weird way to want to keep people playing regularly so that they want to make sure you are still hooked. You don't want, you know what I mean? Like, you remind you, hey, you better play this game because your currency's going to run out.
But what if some guy doesn't have a fucking calendar where he's written down, okay, this is the start date for my currency, and ends up like short, an X amount, gets it, and then goes back and is like, I guess not.
Is this like skee ball tickets? You better use them or else you can't get that spider ring.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
I just think that's pretty funny. Well, people were complaining about this before, weren't they? Didn't we bring this up on the podcast a few months ago?
Well, we brought up the whole in-game currency thing, but we didn't bring up the fact that it was going to fucking expire.
I just don't understand why Konami. What are you doing?
Konami doesn't care what they're doing. Konami is making blatant cash grabs. It's their last attempt to make blatant cash grabs at the console gaming market, which they obviously do not give a shit about and are probably exiting almost completely.
I guess this was from notification, MB coin validity period, Steam version. I don't know if this is a console version as well, but it said, thank you for your continued patronage of Metal Gear Solid 5, the fan page. It's funny how these were patronage. We wish to inform all users situated in Japan that MB coins in the PC Steam version of the game are only valid for a 6-month period, regardless of whether they are purchased or received for free in-game.
That's just absolutely insane to me.
Additionally, we've been made aware that depending on how the MB coins were obtained, some users may have received MB coins without knowing about the validity period. That's even better. So you may have gotten them like 5.5 months ago, not even realized it. And be like, oh, okay. Okay, this is good, though. It said, as such, we have reset the validity period on all MB coins users have received and if not yet used. Okay, so that's good. So,
that's the silver lining.
Well, that's like if you did it 6 months ago, didn't realize it, you get 6 more months at least.
Okay,
that is the silver lining. Because they would have been totally shit if they announced this retroactively and you were screwed.
That's like a fucking half-hearted hand job. Like, that's ridiculous.
Well, is there such thing as bad sex or bad pizza? I always say yes, there is.
I'm sure there's such a thing as a bad fucking hand job, yeah.
you wear like a rusty claw. I don't know. Konami, I don't have much to say about you other than, like, I just don't know what's going on with you guys. It's like you're actively trolling everyone, and at this point, it's like, I don't know. Just don't do anything bad with the Hudson Soft properties, or then we're gonna you'll see.
They already have nothing.
Well, that's better than destroying them and having me fly over to Japan.
Well, don't worry. There'll be pachinko machines with bonk on them soon enough.
I would buy that. At least then you're doing something, keeping the old bald headed little guy alive.
You're a fucking slave.